In this vlog I want to show you all design ideas and samples I have, and also our future color palette, materials and solution I've got for our new home. As you can see on this table I have hundreds of samples of everything that I want to show you. First thing I want to talk about is sustainability and the ideas I want to implement in this house. First of all is a floor. Floor is a big task in our flat, and I want to avoid glue and avoid any adhesive for floor. So we decided, because we have concrete floor, annoyingly, we decided to have beams to have a plywood on top of it and then have wood floor on top of it. And I've got few quotes from different guys who doing like renovations, who doing floor as well, and they suggested just to level with a new concrete on top of it, which is like crazy, then have a plywood or chipboards, the glue on top of concrete, and then on top of it glue engineering wood, it was really interesting to hear like how people doing it. But I understand if I want to change it, or if I want to remove one plank, or if I want to do something with this floor, it's impossible to reuse it. You just rip it off and you just throw it away and lay down a new floor, which is not the best idea that I wanted to have. So I decided to go with nails only, like in an old building when you have a gap between, like in a floor, and you lay down a floor on top of it. Some people have now insulation, some people have a plywood on top of it just to be more stable, but the best idea is to put it on beams, because in old buildings it's supposed to be like that. But because we have concrete floor now, I think 20 years ago someone decided to go for it, because I'm sure originally it was a gap, like a 40 centimeter, 50 centimeter gap in a floor. But yeah, now we have it, and yeah, I just wanted to avoid this glue. Also, another sustainable related ideas is about kitchen, because when we just bought the flat, I thought, oh, I will just paint walls and just change floor, and that's it. We'll go with IKEA kitchen because they have plenty of options, and then change or paint it, or change just doors, and that's it. But when I started to work and just to rip off old floor, I saw that chipboards, and I saw and just worked with this amount of building waste. And in 2 months, I decided not to go with chipboards kitchen, because you can't do anything with it. It's just a wasting material. And if you work with plywood, for example, you can sand it or repaint it, but it's kind of impossible to do it with chipboards. And again, if it's plywood or solid wood kitchen, you can use it like a wood, you can recycle wood, but with the chipboards you can't. And I just started to search for kitchen and realized that nobody doing solid kitchen from like big brands. We have a lot of big brands for kitchen who doing kitchen, like expensive kitchen, to be honest, from 25k, but they are making only wood doors for kitchen, and they're showing on a website, they're showing how we made our kitchen, and they're showing how they're doing a shaker, for example, wood door, and you see, oh, it's solid wood, it's alright, I love it, but they're not showing that it's a chipboard or MDF cupboards, which is 90% of the kitchen, right? And also I watched a few videos about mold, how mold sits inside a plywood comparing to chipboard or MDF, and you can imagine this comparison that in a wood it's impossible, but in a MDF, it's easily and beautifully growing, the mold growing inside. And also previous kitchen, like the cheap kitchens that we had, it was also from like with MDF, and yeah, it was impossible to reuse it. It's impossible to use it in 10 years and 5 years. So to avoid these building materials, I just want to go with solid or plywood. And again, it's expensive for solid wood. So I decided to go and try to find the ideas or configuration, how to do it with carpentry. And I found a few guys who doing it for good price. For example, for tall and cupboard, it will be £1,000 for cupboard, and for smaller, from 400 till 600, which is good price with like together with labor and materials. And I also got an idea, maybe I can do it by myself, because we have a really simple configuration for kitchen. It's like 5 cabinets, to be honest, and now I think to go with a standalone oven, so we don't need a cupboard for it as well. So I think maybe I can do it by myself, but it's a crazy idea. No, I will not go by myself. So yeah, I can do it. I mean, kitchen will be the last thing we will install and work on in this flat, but yeah, I just started to work on it now, because if you want to order kitchen, it takes about 8-10 weeks for delivery, so it's 2.5 months. And if we want to install it or like finish everything in 3 months, we need to order it already. So yeah, I just started to work on it as well. Yeah, and also doors as the same as wood flooring. I'm thinking to go with reclaimed doors. I just visited one yard with real beautiful reclaimed doors, but if they renovate, like repair the doors, it will be 500 for a door, which is too much. If you buy a new pine doors, it will be about 100-120, but I 100% sure will go with solid wood, again, because it's built to last. You can strip the paint, you can paint on top of it, you can use this wood. But if you go with MDF doors, yeah, it looks beautiful on Instagram, but in 5 years you can't repair it, because again, in this flat it was cheap doors, and I really wanted to save it, I really wanted to reuse it, but it's impossible because it's mold inside, it's wet, it's like it become rubbish. You can't use it again, you can't repair it, you can't somehow work with it. So I understand that I'm doing this renovation not only for myself for like 2 years, 5 years, 10 years, whatever we will live there, but for future owners as well. So future owner can strip everything, like get rid of everything in this flat and install everything new with laminate. I understand. But hopefully we'll find someone who will understand and work with these materials and can continue to install some good materials, wood materials, and work with it. So yeah, the next thing is about color. I think it's the most enjoying and most exciting part of this renovation, but again, the color will be almost the last one that we will work with, but still I need to figure out what we will do with it. So my initial idea was to go with Pinterest and just to find ideas what I want, because we have small flat. But then I realized I have so many ideas and so many directions I really love that I decided to go with designer, so designer can guide me towards one style and combine it all together. As I said, I want like my design names when Hackney meets the Cotswolds. So when you have something modern but the same with the countryside style, I mean, I understand sounds complicated, but I think we did it. And Ellis suggested me to go with 4 colors for each rooms and individually for like doors or something. So first, it is white for walls, but it's not that white like normal white, but more milky white. So it's a gray. Comparing to white, it will be almost like warm gray, which is I really love. The next one is hall, and we have separated bathroom and toilet, and with this color we'll play with hall as well. So the first idea was to paint all hall in color like dark red color, and yeah, I think we will go step by step. We will paint everything white, then we will paint and we will feel how I want to change it, because to be honest, to paint everything with different colors can be a little bit overwhelming. So I think I will go with something more plain, and then we'll introduce color to this flat. So this color for hall, and also wardrobe for bedroom. So you can invite this color to example to hall, and also have it with wardrobe in bedroom, which I think will be beautiful. Also green color for doors in living room, and also for tiles in bathroom, which I will show you later. And again, I think I will do a slightly more pale green for wardrobe in living room as well for our clothes, because I really want to have the fitted wardrobe, like fitted everything, because yes, beautiful standalone vintage wardrobes, cupboards are really beautiful, but it is really small flat and I need a lot of storage, which is like now I don't have storage, and you can see it's like our clothes just on rails, which is really annoys me. I want to have a fitted wardrobe. I just want to have a lot of storage in that flat. So yeah, we will do it in green color as well, the same as frames for doors and doors as well. And combine it with yellow color for kitchen. I really want to have a yellow kitchen. It's my dream, and I 100% sure it will be beautiful. So yeah, we'll have yellow kitchen, and I think I will pair it with some yellow stuff in bedroom as well, but it's not necessary. You don't need to match everything in your flat. So I think we'll match also pink color, because I really love how pink color works with yellow color. And also for blinds, I think we will go with Roman blinds, maybe with stripes, maybe yellow plus pink, or maybe it will be only yellow. I think it will be too matchy, or maybe with the red one, so it can be combined with all together. And again, it's just a color combination. I just thinking and really love and want to work with Atelier Ellis. Last week we visited Bazu to go to their showroom just to meet in person and have a color consultation. And yeah, again, here you can see the same color, like dark red, white, and also a green one. So yeah, it's another shade, but I really love that they are quiet colors and just pale colors. And also here they have beautiful yellow colors as well. So you see this palette really pale and really beautiful and muted, not a vibrant colors, because I really don't want to go with vibrant colors. I can show you. And for example, if we can compare it with another green, you can see the difference. So that one is more desaturated, and that one more saturated. You see the difference, and you can say the difference. And again, dark red, you can see the difference. The same, there are two dark red when you see it separately, but when you're comparing it all together, you see there it's a big difference. And also, if we are talking about bright colors, again with yellow, you can go with, with that yellow for kitchen, and more saturated yellow, more yellowish yellow. And again, you can easily see the difference and say the difference with comparing, but if you go just with that one, you see, oh, it's yellow, yeah, I love it. But when you're comparing all two together, you can say which one you prefer more. And yeah, we both love with Dima more pale colors. And again, if almost from every company, paint company, you can find any tone. But again, it's still a time for choose, because as you can see, I have literally every palette from each brand we can buy here in the UK. And I really love the palette, for example, from Little Green. They have also pale color and pale green, pale yellow. And again, for yellow, for example, yeah, you can find something more yellow and something more brown, which is really exciting. And you can find and go like small pot, you can buy big pot, also from paint paper. Oh, like that one, see different red colors, dark one, light one, which is really excites. For a bowl, again, Little Green, Earthborn. Also, when I've been on an exhibition about period property, remember, they've been there because they're working with period property specifically, so they have also more pale colors, but it is for breathable houses and for breathable interiors, and exteriors is for lime wash. Basically, for lime wash, we unfortunately don't have a lime wash, so it's no reason to go with specific paint, but I really wanted to explore their colors as well. So they have a classic range. Again, you can choose any color or any tone you want. And also Fenwick, also they have beautiful period green colors from olive to gray. And also from a coat, they are more modern company for more for Hackney, I can say. So yeah, they have also beautiful, one of my favorite palette, to be honest, with nice range of bright colors. You don't need 100 colors to choose from, to be honest. You need curated colors to trust the company and go for it. And also a little treat, like a special collection from Little Green. So you can see a really beautiful collection. I really love that color. See, it's marked as well. So yeah, plenty of options. And to be honest, it's also overwhelming because you have everything. You can choose from everything. You can choose anything. And the next section I want to talk about is materials. And let's start from the most exciting part, is wood. And I have few samples here from pine. It is a reclaimed pine that I 90% will go with. It's really wide, 22 centimeters, and it's really beautiful big boards that you can install. You can see it's like old wood, like inside from other houses, and it's really old, 100 years, I guess. And I have another option with more, it's 120, I think, and that one is about, it's more lighter. I mean, you can see a big difference from inside the wood, but this wood from 1960, 70, so it's like 50 years old only. And I mean, you can compare. When you compare it by weight, it's the same samples, the same sizes, but that one is heavy. The small one, the small sample is so heavy, but that one is not that heavy. It is the difference between wood. You can buy a new pine, but you can't find the same quality of this wood. You can't find the same weight and the same, how to say, strength of the wood. It is really solid. If you will buy a new one, like you will go to the store and buy a new one from 20 years old, it will be even lighter. So it's different. It's not about, I mean, it is about saving wood, use reclaimed wood as much as you can, because you have a lot of old good quality wood. Why do you need to go with new engineering wood? But again, it's all about quality. It's all about the solidness of this wood. And also I have samples. Again, when we just started, I thought I will just change the floor and that's it, and paint everything. So here I have an old samples of laminate. It is MDF. I mean, in the UK, it's really good laminate, to be honest, really beautiful. Yeah, you can't compare it to solid wood, 100%, but the quality is really good. And when you see it in person on a floor, sometimes you can't even say, is it like engineering wood or is it laminate? Really good texture. And yeah, but it's so sexy. Yeah, it is beautiful and lovely colors. I decided to not to go with. And also I have engineering wood here. So engineering wood is a wood, but glued all together with, I think it is 10 layers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So it's technically it's a plywood, and it's more stable than planks, and it's more sometimes it's better option to go with engineering wood than with a solid wood, because if you live and you have a lot of moisture at home, this one will be more stable. And I understand it, and I 100% agree with it. But what's wrong with engineering wood? Again, wood inside, everything is good, 6 mil on top layer, and you have beautiful, see wood inside. And they said you can sand it up to 4 times. But let's be honest, nobody will sand it. And when you have engineering wood and you want to change it, you will not sand it. You will not treat it like a solid wood. You will just change it. So again, we ended up with wasting material. But again, I got some guys who told me that I need to go only with engineering wood because I should not buy any solid wood for my house. And I can agree with them. But again, I have my ideas and some kind of principles and vision. Also, let me show tiles if we are talking about colors. So I've got samples. from different companies. And first of all, it is a white tile that we will go for bathroom, for shower. I don't want to go with tiles for all walls, only half of a wall and all shower, obviously. But yeah, it will be, see, it's like a shiny, imperfect tiles that you can see some scratches or something. I also have a different color, but this one is too pink, and we will go with white and green. That small, beautiful tile, see that color. And when you combine it all together, it's really, really beautiful. It will be like that in the shower, and only white one in a basin. And I really love it. Yeah, I have also samples of more brown gray and another yellow, but it's the same. I think they're buying it from the same company, the same guys who doing it in Morocco. So from different companies you have the same tiles, which is not that bad. You just choose the color. Also for kitchen, I've got a sample from DeWall. We can't go with kitchen from them, but I really love that yellow color, and they sell paint of this yellow color, so maybe I will go with bespoke kitchen and just to paint it in this yellow. But talking about kitchen, I want to show you also a worktop I'm thinking about. I don't want to go with marble, no marble, but I really love quartz, and I know how it's aging, and also it's sienna gold color. See, it's a kinda marble effect, but it's really matte, not that glossy, and it has a small lines, and it's also a warm color, because when you compare it to other quartz, it will be too blue. For example, that one has a bigger lines, and this one is more blue, and I think we will go with that one. I really want to go with quartz because I love wood tops, but yeah, it will be tricky to maintain it, and with wood and water, not the best friends. So yeah, I think we'll invest. It's not that cheap even for quartz to have it. And also I want to go with a top from Devil. I will show it here when we've been in the showroom, really beautiful showroom in Bazu. They have few showrooms in London as well, but in Bazu it was something special. And yeah, they have that big top there. So I think we will go with it to combine with quartz and yellow kitchen. I think it will be beautiful. And also, the first thing, when we just got keys for our flat, when we got keys and I just, okay, it's ours, first thing I bought, it was knobs. Knobs for kitchen from Round Wren. Let me show you. It is in beautiful brushed brass color, and it is a small one in beautiful pale color. I will show a picture here from their website, so it's easier to understand. So yeah, I just bought knobs. It will be in 3 months, 2-3 months from now, not now, but I really wanted to buy something, and I feel like when I bought it, I just felt that we started. I just felt, oh, here we go. I will have it, so I will not fight with myself, oh, maybe I need to go with more cheaper option or something. I just bought it and have it and can't wait to install it. Also talking about the wall, we decided to go with switchers from them. It is investment, it's not that cheap, but I really love how it looks like, and in Bazu we explored and just see it, how it looks in real life, how it looks with different light, and it is on top of the wall. I really want to avoid flat switchers. I mean, I don't mind it, it's beautiful as well, but I wanted to have something more special, and because we have only, to be honest, 2 switchers in living room and in bedroom, so we need only 2 switchers, so it's not that expensive. And in a hall we will have a bigger one, more flat, because it will be always dark, and we need a flat one there because it's really narrow hall. Also talking about bathroom, we decided to go with brass as well, so in more minimalistic and not that countryside style. I mean, I love bespoke tubs, but they're so expensive, and you have patina, you have really beautiful age on it. When we spent our honeymoon in Somerset, in hotels that we stayed, like in cottages that we stayed, they had the shower. Decided to go with more simple and minimalistic brass color, and I think with yellow tiles it will look, brass with tiles, white tiles will look really beautifully. And yeah, and also I want to go with countryside style tiles on a floor, not a big one because it's like we don't have a big space, and I really want this effect. Again, I saw it in a cottage during our honeymoon, when you have the same, we have a hall and toilet on the right side and bathroom on the left side, and I really want to have it invisible, like solid floor, so you don't have any lines, it's just one solid surface. I'm not sure I just clearly describe it, but I will show you when we will finish. It will be so beautiful when you open. It's like just one floor for 3 rooms. I really love it. It will be so beautiful. And for fourth part of this really long video, thank you if you're still here, still watching, really appreciate it. Thank you, you are my people. So for solutions, like different unusual solutions that I want to go with, first of all, I want to have sockets in floor, and again, because we will have a floor without glue, I can install all sockets in floor, and also it's beautiful. Let me show you, so heavy, sorry. So yeah, it is a beautiful brass, and again, you can find more expensive one with maybe better look, but I think this one looks beautiful because, to be honest, on the market you can't find a lot of options with floor sockets. You can find a lot of wall, but with floor sockets specifically for floor it will be complicated. So yeah, I just bought one. It's not sample, just normal socket, and yeah, I'll go to show it on Monday to my builders. And yeah, it is beautiful, and yeah, you can see scratches. And in another flat of my friend, she had in floor, not all of them, but just few of them, and it has scratches, but again, I don't mind because it's kind of brass and it should be scratched, and it will be in a floor, so you can't really see it. Also, I have the idea of, yeah, in a bathroom, table plus sink. I will show you here examples, what do I mean and how I see it. Again, I found one beautiful stone basin, and we'll see if I will go with it, or maybe we'll buy something reclaimed and vintage, or maybe we'll buy something more modern with old wood, so we'll see how it will go. I just don't have time to think about it and research it, but again, this Saturday we'll go to reclaimed yards and I will try to find something vintage just to see options and see how it will looks together. But from this example, I really love how it looks like. And also, as I talked, is about fitted cabinets. I want to have the most storage we can introduce to this flat, so we will have two actually in bedroom, one in living room, And yeah, I just want to have it the tall as possible, and just a big one and wide one, and fitted, not a freestanding, so we can have as much space as we can. And also the last thing, I think, like random thing, but still, it's about we will not have ceiling light on ceiling because we don't use it. It looks horrible, it's not beautiful, and we need to chase wall and ceiling, concrete ceiling, to have this wall, or we need to go with plasterboards. Both options are not for us, and we don't use it, and we'll have a lot of wall and floor standing lamps with 5 ampere sockets, with switches, so you use it like a normal light, but it will be more cozy. So yeah, it is, I think, all ideas I have for this flat. Again, in 1 month, in 2 months, it can be changed, but it is a core, and it is ideas and like a vector I love to go with. And yeah, we'll see. It will be interesting how it will be in the result, how it will be in the end, and it will be interesting to compare it to my today's ideas, because again, 1 month ago it was completely different a story. Now it's again completely, and I think in 1 month I will tweak some details and ideas. And yeah, home, it's always something liquid. You don't have a permanent design. It's always changing. You can't finish. It's always unfinished, and you're always introducing something new to it. So I'm happy to work with it like something always temporary. And yeah, we'll see how it will go. And thank you so much if you just till this moment. Just write your comment if you have some ideas or thoughts about anything in this video, and I would be happy for your likes and subscriptions. And thank you so much, and see you next vlogs. Bye bye.